Considering we've just started to clear out the van, Misso's got things delivered.
Just a little bit of teaming.
It's above my pay grade. Alright, we've culled the Caravan. Now it's time to fill it back up, isn't it, Dale? The one and only purchase.
He does a good job, the misto.
We've gone over to the other side.
Where am I going to put this? Who bloody knows?
Well, this is pretty ironic, considering we've just started to clear out the van. Just grabbing everything out of every tunnel boot, every nook and cranny, and then we get a visitor on a Sunday at the factory, and the Misso's got things delivered.
Just a little bit of teaming.
Oh, you and team you.
Hey, you and team you.
No, I've van team you. What have you got there, darling?
Ooh, a few things for the doggies.
Oh my God. The old glow in the pink one. Who's that for, Molly?
I got one for all of them. Maybe not Buster. This is for the South Australia trip.
All right.
Okay.
That's a bit sneaky.
Pretty
That's it. Save with the GVM just there.
glow in the dark colours. And look at this ball.
This will be good.
It needs charging.
And it's guaranteed to give the dogs radiation.
I don't know how you open this thing. Alright, what's this? Oh, I got a new iPad cover. It's clear. I ordered white. Oh, it's clear on the front. What's this? Oh, this is my laptop cover. You know I said my laptop keeps slipping, so I got one of those.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to get for Harry.
Oh, and I got this for the card. I'm not sure if you're going to like it.
No.
Not too big,
Not with that, no. The other stuff's alright. Yeah, so started to clear everything out. Culled a few things that I'm not going to take. This stuff is definitely coming. I threw in the old spear gun without the miso no one, so keep that on the down low. And I've got to get some more fishing gear. Yeah, so we're just about right for here, darling. I've cleared it right out. Culled a couple of hammers, and we had an axe that we never used, so taking that out. The chainsaw's definitely coming. I just need to sharpen the chain on that. All this stuff is coming. This is all fuses and bits and pieces, Anderson plugs, double-sided tape, glue, knead it. Just very handy things to take if you have something you need to fix. That's the little compressor for the kayak. So that will go on the car. So what we're going to do now is just load the van up again and go and store all of the stuff that we're not taking down at the farm. Yeah, probably will. Get your ball, Coos. Tex has got to have two. Yep, get them both in there, mate. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ready? You want this one? Yeah, get that one. Get this one. having a win in here, doll?
Trying a few different things. Everything's bouncing around, so I'm keeping 6 sets because we got 6 of these.
Yep.
You know, if we have 2 kids, 4 adults, then
You're planning on having children?
Wouldn't that be a big thumbnail, hey?
Wouldn't that be a kick in the Bert and Ernie's?
Wouldn't that just ruin our trip? No, it wouldn't. It would just make it a little bit different. But the problem we have with this drawer is everything bounces out. So I need a solution. I need a cover for that. This kind of just stays in there. That doesn't move.
Yeah. But that's pretty good.
When we get rid of something...
You realise when that battery goes stuck, it gets thrown out?
Yeah, no, I've got it on the list for on Saturday.
Well, I'm fully packed. Anything else that's got to go in the van?
Why, are you ready to go? You're not leaving me yet, mate.
I'm not going yet.
No, you're not.
I'm having a rest. So why don't you just push all that across and then sit all that there?
But you'll want to go there. Everything, it will fall over. Because where the knives go. It's just not...
Anyway, that's above my pay grade. So, time for a cold drink. Here's one I prepared earlier. Hard work.
I've got this drawer and I've got under here as well. So all the heavy stuff has to go under here, all the stuff that we're not going to use often, and all the light stuff up there. Anyway, that's the plan, but you know how plans go.
Alright, we've culled the caravan. Now it's time to fill it back up, isn't it, Dull? You got Dopey and Dopey.
Dumb and Dumber.
My voice is a bit croaky. Big win by the Cats last night, so we're in the GF. Very excited about that. But we are down here at the Sandown Melbourne Caravan Camping Show.
And we got a lot to buy.
Unofficially, we're just purchasing. We're going to duck in and duck out. Alright, let's go. One and only purchase.
We're pretty plain Jane, aren't we? We don't want anything fancy like this.
Great.
Got to match the annex, that's why.
I think it's 6 kilos.
Oh, good job.
So low.
Girl. She's alright. There you go. Oh, look, you're so excited. Aren't you?
awning's about 5.8.
Well, then 6 metres is perfect.
Told you to get the 6 metre mat, sweetheart.
Really. Apart from meeting all the great followers that came and said hi to us, what did you think of the Caravan show this year?
Very, very disappointing. Yeah, I've never seen it so quiet. And there wasn't many displays at all. It was, yeah.
I think it was really dumbed down. I know the Melbourne one at Melbourne Showgrounds was huge.
Yeah.
And the Sandown one last year was actually quite big. There was plenty of YouTubers at the Melbourne show, but this one is very quiet.
The good thing about the Sandown one is that you don't get charged for parking as well.
Yeah.
That's all free. So, yeah, usually the Sandown one's really good, but that's, like you said, they've dulled it down.
Yeah, and it's pretty cold today. Yeah, it's September, but it's still 15 degrees. It's freezing. That wind chill is awful. And they've got the main stage outside. So if they actually had that inside, they probably would have got a lot more people going to those guest speakers shows.
Yeah, there's probably like 8 people watching the guest speakers.
Yeah.
All right, well, BCF wasn't really a winner. I stuffed up. They didn't sell muck mats at BCF. It's a different brand.
It's called Dust Off.
Dust.
And I tell you what, Dust Off is a very cheap version of muck mats.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell the difference. Anyway, fortunately, that I did stuff that up because we finally got our chairs that we love, our Spinifex chairs that we've had for years, the ones that you lounge and kick back on. And they had them advertised here for $79 per chair. They usually
69.
69, sorry. They're usually $179 per chair. Anyway, we thought, oh, that's a great deal. Went up to the front desk and he goes, oh no, that was in the wrong spot, basically. So they gave it to us for $69. So that was a massive tick. And then we got our muck mats.
That was a saving of, I think they're normally 190.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
They are 190.
They're 190.
Yeah.
We got them for 70.
It's 70
120 bucks saving per chair.
So luckily I stuffed up with the muck mats because I didn't get them at the show. Ended up at BCF. They were the wrong muck mats. Ended up at Anaconda, and the show was $5 cheaper in the end with the muck mats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we wouldn't have come to Anaconda, so you got to let the universe do its thing sometimes. And you would not believe it, we've changed. We've gone over to the other side. Got the JU colours.
There you go.
We are new set of wheels. We are up and about. I must admit, I put them on in the shop and they are bloody comfortable and they look indestructible. So from what everyone's been banging on about with these Crocs, we've finally changed sides.
I know.
And we've got them.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we just dropped about $600 at Anaconda.
Yeah, we got the Crocs. We got the privacy screen.
That's right.
So we toot and froed about that one.
So it's been a productive day. Now when we get back to the factory to line all this stuff out, Laura will show you guys through everything that we got and the reasons why we got it. And I'm going to take Harrison and a bunch of his mates down to the farm and they're just going to ride the motorbike around and have fun basically. So, and I'll kick back with King Billy, watch the footy tonight, see who we're playing next week.
Yeah.
Go Cats.
Well, good morning guys. It is Sunday. Yesterday was a write-off after the Caravan show and Troy took Harrison and his mates to the farm. I just crashed. I was like, I'm not doing anything today. I am just relaxing. And that's normally the case with me. Normally Saturdays I'm relaxing, Sunday I'm go, go, go. As usual, the GoPro died. I don't know how much you got of that, but I said that I came to the factory at 8 AM. Just a whole heap of stuff here. One of them is in the showroom. So a couple of people have asked if I'm still doing JU gifts, which is the balloon gift idea. I haven't been promoting it. I've been too busy at work. Obviously we're camping most second weekends, fortnightly weekends. Yeah, I haven't been doing it too much, but I have a heap of stickers for Christmas gifts. If you want a balloon and you live local to Melbourne and you can get here to drop off your gifts or pick them up, I'm going to do balloons for $40. So I'll show you what I've got. You know that we're moving everything to the farm, so this showroom is no longer really a showroom. Troy's moved his desk in here. Actually, we've got an electrician coming on Tuesday to come and wire up a lot of the lights in here and in the factory. So we're clearing it out. But I still have all my balloons, my coloured balloons. I've still got all my stickers. You know, I've got these little coloured balls. I've got butterfly decorations. I've got paw prints for dogs. I've got it's a boy, it's a girl. Little gift boxes. Happy birthday. So I still have quite a lot of stuff, and I've got some stuff already to put in the gifts. So this was for Valentine's Day, or you could give it to a little kid. Just these little love heart cherry things, cherry toys. That's one for a baby shower or a newborn. Again, can be for your love or can be for a kid. I've got those there. And then just all the different coloured paper that goes at the bottom of the balloon. So yeah, please, if you want a balloon and you live around Melbourne, I've got plenty of stuff to get rid of. So I think I've got about 25 balloons left, lots of stickers. So yeah, I need to get rid of those. That's pretty much it, but I've tidied up this area because we stored so much stuff in there. Troy's got a beautiful table and chairs to deliver on Tuesday. So he's done this. Looks so good. He does a good job, the misto. As you can see, the container's packed up, ready to go. It's all locked. Keys are in there. We took the air conditioner down, that's in there. All the windows. Yeah. So this bad boy is going on Tuesday. We've got a heap of stuff to go to the farm. Seriously, it's just go, go, go. But anyway, you're here to see what we bought from the Caravan show. So let me show you. The only thing that we bought from the Caravan show was an outdoor caravan mat. So we had full intentions to get muck mats, new chairs, shade, privacy screens, a dustbuster and stuff, but didn't buy any of that for a couple of reasons. One, we had the two mutts with us, which you would have seen if you saw us at the Caravan show. It was hard work. And then also it was really cold, so you didn't really feel like wanting to shop and browse around. The chill was bad yesterday. Yeah, it wasn't as good as last year. Anyway, so we picked up this recycled mat. You can see how light it is because I'm throwing it up in the air. This is 6 meters long. We've got a 22-foot van and we have an annex. So we wanted the mat to go the whole length of the van. We can turn it up if we need to, if we want to leave some grass out for Texie. But this is 6 meters by 2.4. It's a grey colour and it doesn't have much of a pattern on it. You could get all sorts of patterns, pictures, different colours obviously, but we just wanted to keep it fairly neutral to blend in with the annex and also our new muck mats. So Troy's going to have to find a spot for this. Yeah, not really sure where it's going to go. Maybe it might just fold up, go back into the bag. It's very easy to fold up. Our friends have one. Thanks, Danny and Trace. We got the same mat as you guys. Maybe it might just go back in the bag and just sit in the door there. That might be the easiest place because we've got no room in the tunnel boot. If you've followed us for a while, you would have seen that we had those Spinifex recliner chairs. Now, we love these chairs. They are big, they are a bit bulky, but they're not as heavy as the fold-up recliner chairs that fold up into like a square that you have to lift and carry. These Well, actually, they've got a bit of weight to them. I think they're about 6 kilos each, but that's what they look like. So they recline right back, or you lift it up, and the back behind you is really wide. So it's got a lot of, it's very, very comfortable. We had our last chairs for years and years, so we threw them in the bin. Hopefully we keep these in the bag because it does protect them, and it's easier to store them in the tunnel boot. If you take them out of the bag, then the legs get, you know, tangled with other stuff in your tunnel boot. So we got these from Anaconda, and because they were on sale, but because they had the wrong ticket price up, they had to give these to us for $69 each. So we absolutely scored. Regular price is $190, but yeah, that's how retail goes, unfortunately, but lucky for us. So we got our 2 recliner chairs. So what I'm going to do is take out our old chairs. They're going to go to the farm, and put these ones in. When you're packing for a full trip, yeah, it's a little bit trickier than just packing for a weekend. One of the last Navigator stuff that we have left is the dog bed. We've been running this for, I don't know, 4 years now. So this one's lasted. This one's Cooey's. Bloody chainsaw. I'm not rapping about it. But it all seems to fit, even the blower. It doesn't have a battery on. Okay. So after we went to the Caravan show, we went to Anaconda, which you would have seen in some of the footage yesterday, and we got ourselves new muck mats because I wanted grey, and we had the green ones for so long. They actually were getting really loose and stuff, so we've got rid of those. We got ourselves 2 new step ones. Now, we did mention yesterday that we were going to get the other brand from BCF, but these just feel much better. So if you can, spend the money and get yourself muck mats, not the imitation brand. They will fit there nicely. Troy doesn't want to leave these on the van. He reckons people will steal them. Don't agree so much. Muck mats are on. Now, the other thing that we bought was an extra large muck mat. This will go outside our step for when we don't need the caravan mat out in particular, but also when Troy needs to get under the caravan, check all the plumbing, nuts, bolts, suspension, everything. So this, we got the extra large one, which is 120 by 60 centimeters in grey, so it's very large. We'll probably just keep it in this bag to keep it nice and tidy when storing stuff away. So this will go in there as well. Now, the other thing we bought from Anaconda is the Caravan privacy screen. Again, comes in another bag, got a really lightweight, easy to carry handle. And how heavy is this? Doesn't tell me how heavy it is, but this is so light. Much lighter than some of the ones that we saw at the Caravan show. This one is 5.2 meters by 1.8, so it will fit most of the length of our awning, and it does actually feed into the awning barrel, so that's what you want. You don't want those Velcro ones that you have to tie around, like the muck mats. They're a bit of a pain. So the idea around this is when we're at a campsite, especially when you're at a caravan park and you know you're so close to everyone else, especially those caravan parks where they don't have a lot of trees or privacy in between each site, we'll pull the awning out, we'll slide this in, and then we'll have some privacy for when we, you know, you open up your front door, you let the dogs out, it's early in the morning, they need to go to the toilet, or the middle of the night. You know, you don't want to be opening the door and everyone can see what you're doing and what you're wearing and what your hair looks like, you know, all those good things. So I said we need to get a privacy screen. This is for when we don't want to put up the annex. We're not taking the annex on tour. We've made that decision now. We're going to take the skirt for the caravan, which will stop the dogs going under the van. I mean, it's fine when it's nice and cool for them to go under there, but when we're in a caravan park and the lead is here and Texie can go underneath and he can just get into the next site's caravan site, it's not good. So we'll put the skirt up. It will also stop a lot of the wind coming under the caravan too, so that is handy. We will take that. We'll take the privacy screen. We can also wrap it around the front or wrap it around the back, wherever the sun is, for some extra protection. Where am I going to put this? Who bloody knows? All right, last thing. I went to Kmart this morning and I got us a wet and dry hand vacuum, basically a dust buster. I don't know what the wet part does. It has no instructions or information on the side of the box. It's cordless, but it's just the handheld one. We don't need a big vacuum cleaner in the caravan. If you just go around your caravan each night or each morning and just give it a nice vroom vroom, it'll be all good for you. Be nice and clean. Clean underfoot. We'll have to give it a charge, obviously, but that's all it is. Very lightweight. And then it's got this little gadget here that you fold down for, does it lock in? There we go, locks in. For those little tight spaces. So that's really good for the car when you're cleaning out your car and you've got to get into those more hard to reach places. It does have a couple of attachments. And this one, look, it was $49 from Kmart, so you know, it's no Dyson, but I don't care. I just need a vacuum cleaner that I can vroom vroom around. I know we showed you these yesterday. I'm just going to show you again. We did go and get ourselves some Crocs, and we did actually get JU colours. The reason behind the colours is that Troy loves orange and I love mint green, and together that's how we came up with our logo. So for Crocs we thought we would go with colours, because really they're for fishing, rock climbing, being out about when you need something a bit more sturdier than thongs. So those are our new Crocs. 2 for $85 at Anaconda, but it ends today. So here we go, we've got the Crocs. I think King Billy and Harrison need to get on board too. Well, that's pretty much it for this episode. I was going to show you a bit of storage, what I did, but it's not, look, it's still a bit of a work in progress. So I've got all the plates, cups, cutlery up here and the essential items underneath. Pretty much because I wanted to put our pantry in this second drawer. So a lot of the things that we will use all the time is there. Tea, coffee and stuff is here, which you've seen before. Tea, coffee, you know, breakfast sort of things. That's there. Up the top here is Harrison's goodies. That's his cupboard. And then the rest of the pantry items, all the light sort of things are up here in this section. So, yeah, so it's not, Oh, it's semi-organized. Yeah, we're getting close, guys. So as Troy says, stick with us. I know you're not going anywhere anyway, but if you like what we do, stick with us. If you don't, there's plenty of other channels out there. All right, on that note, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on episodes. And if you can, if you enjoy our content, please leave us a super thanks. All right, guys, have a great one. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.